themes I think we've touched on already today and a lot of our different speakers has been, the difficulty to change, whether it be because of the scale of an organization, because of bureaucracy, because of regulation. I'd like to see some examples of a competitive edge that was given because of AI.
As I said before, one of my key deliverables in Network Rail was the revised IT strategy, where we developed a business-aligned IT strategy, and that the business alignment is a way to gain stakeholder engagement and stakeholder support. Now, the way you approach a strategy, and I know many speakers have spoken about this during the conference, you have to start at the basics, and the first thing you need to ask yourself is, what is your business goal? What is your business driver, your business motivation? Where are you going as a business? Once you know that, the second thing you need to do is to develop the vision. So if this is your business objective, what good will look like? And this is where aspiration becomes a factor. So one of the products that my team has developed is the IT vision for Network Rail, which is an aspirational view of IT and technology for the next 15 years in the railway. And the forward that we used was that we see a railway which is running on data, powered by technology, and is only limited by our imagination. Now, it's a very nice phrase, sounds fantastic. You have to dig deep to really think about what it means. But that's an aspiration. And I know Apu has mentioned before a 20-year plan, 15-year, 20-year. These are all aspirational plans that Network Rail has for the railway. And a lot of things can change between now and the next 15 years. But what at the heart of that vision sits technology. And the way we looked at it, we thought that what this vision needs in order to become a reality is a digital business platform, which is essentially a set of connected technologies that bring together Network Rail's assets, people, and of course, the supply chain, so partners. And if you think about each one of these components has some technology and artificial intelligence bias to it. So if you think about assets, Apu talked about this before, the assets of the railway are becoming old, they are depreciating. Sensors, the current sensors are old as well, so they have to be replaced. And I don't know how many of you are in the assets world, but if you try to create an asset maintenance plan, which is 40-year long, which is what the railway assets are, that's their lifespan, it's a difficult job. You really have to understand the predictive element of the asset's condition in order to create such a plan. So predictive analytics is, of course, powered by AI. So that's just one aspect. And I know somebody mentioned IoT yesterday, I think the guy from BT. The assets world will be powered by IoT innovations, which are based on AI. If you think about Network Rail's people, its employees, its staff, one of the key elements, and I know you mentioned this before, one of the key elements of making that staff more productive is to take away the mundane, repetitive tasks, automate them, and this is where RPA or robotics processing automation becomes a reality, and use the time that is now free for them to be more productive, to be more strategic, rather than deal with, again, the repetitive stuff that an AI replacement can support. The other flip side of it is, of course, Network Rail's partner and the ecosystem that is driven by Network Rail and supported by Network Rail. And this is where automation around, or in particular, APIs and open APIs become, again, a must. So every part of that digital business platform is essentially powered by AI. And I think this is where AI becomes not just a reality in everything we do, and as I said before, it powers our lives, but it also powers our business. And we really have to be cognitive of the fact that if we want to move forward and we want to innovate and we want to be strategic in things that we do, we really have to harness, we really have to harness the power of AI.